Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. And right now we can see that Bitcoin is underneath $19,500, and we can see that Bitcoin is trying to retest this level and confirming it as resistance right now. Actually, I shouldn't say confirming it because the daily candle still has not closed, and we've actually confirmed many candles in the past underneath this level, and we were just fine to come back up and retake that level up to 20,300 before starting to come back down once again. Made a couple of trades once again in the Discord, made over, I believe, 18 to 12% in the last couple of trades, so that's nice. So again, everything is posted on the profit loss history. You guys can go check that out. Link is in the description. Let's take a look on the weekly candles right now. Again, I'm recording this video around 2 p.m. today, giving some time for Martin to do some editing on the video. So let's see how that turns out. Right now we have a 5 and a 6. Basically even right now, but we do have a green dot on market cipher B to be specific. And again, we've seen that we've gotten a green dot in the past right here, but ultimately turned into a big reversal towards the downside. Again, Bitcoin just chopping sideways at the moment. 4 hours looking pretty good for the time being. We do have a little bit of bullish momentum. Money flow is starting to come back into close, actually getting pretty close to that zero line, and the price is moving along, so that's quite nice to see. We're gonna have to see how this plays out in the coming weeks. Again, let's take a look at what we have on the table for this week. Let me just pull up this chart right here. All right, so Monday is basically going to be a holiday, not too much action there. Going to be a bank holiday for not only the US but Canada as well. On Tuesday, that's when we're going to see this, we're going to see a little bit more movement. We have FOMC members speaking. On Wednesday is going to be the PPI, right? And we're going to get the FOMC minutes. Those are going to be interesting to see as well, because if the PPI keeps rising, then you can guarantee that the CPI is not going to start to fall anytime soon. Although we have seen some downticks in the CPI data, which basically the CPI is the inflation numbers. We can see that inflation numbers right now is set at 8.3% in the US. And on Thursday, we're going to have the CPI report. Again, the expectation is that the CPI falls to 8.1%, so a drop in 20 basis points. But again, I'm not so sure if that's going to happen. If we do get an uptick in inflation and it's higher than the expectations, if it goes to if it remains at 8.3 or even goes up the opposite direction, then you can spit your sweet ass that there's going to be more rate hikes coming. The Fed is going to remain in their hawkish stance, and the markets are going to continue to sell off, basically taking out the June lows right now. But I guess we're going to take out the previous lows that we're going to make, and we're going to be making our way towards the 2023 COVID highs. Again, I've outlined this many times in my videos that I think we are going to get a nice little bounce around this area. Again, we could pierce it, go maybe down to this white trend line right here, maybe 3290, maybe even 3200 exactly, and then from there, we're gonna get a nice little bear market rally once again. Let's take a look at gold, or actually let's take a look at the DXY, see how the DXY is doing first, and then we'll take a look at gold. Again, DXY has been surging the last couple of days after basically realizing that the Fed is not going to pivot anytime soon off the Friday payroll numbers and the unemployment rate dropping, which was pretty interesting to see as well, because I still think unemployment will start to rise, but that could be 3 to 6 months from now, maybe even 9 to even a year. So it could take a while before the unemployment numbers start to tick up, but we are headed into earnings season, so we're going to see how most of these major companies are going to be doing, and that's going to affect how where the market's going to be headed. And that's going to be paying attention to that. Now let's take a look at Ethereum and a few altcoins. Again, Bitcoin's just chopping sideways. Actually, I'll finish my analysis on Bitcoin. I think that if Bitcoin can come back down right here, maybe retest 18,800 as support. Basically, how do you say this again? A retrace back to the scene of the crime. So we broke out, we're starting to come back down, retest this level as support, and then we're going to be off to the races and going back towards the upside. And then again, we are still trapped in this channel right here. Again, we've just been ping-ponging up and down, back and forth, waiting for some sort of breakout to be coming towards our way. But sometimes you got to be patient, sit on your hands. Maybe you can enter some positions now if you think this is the bottom. Although in my opinion, I don't think the market gives us that many opportunities to buy the bottom. I think we want to sell most of the rallies that we get in these markets, especially we are in a bear market as well. And I said that last week during this big rally that we got. I'll be looking to potentially take some profits on some of the positions that I was in, and rightfully so, because the market market reversed immediately after the non-farm payroll numbers and the unemployment rate came out. All right, let's take a look at Ethereum, see how Ethereum's doing right now. I believe Ethereum's around 13.13 right now, or 13.23. Yeah, there we go. We are still getting, well, I guess you could say we've pierced this support right here. I could adjust this a little bit better to fit it a little bit nicer now. There we go. That's nice. Again, if Ethereum can break this level right here, we could start to head towards the downside around 1240. You're going to see some major support. Again, we did bounce off that level already, so I probably won't be interested in longing it again. If we break this level and we start to head towards $1,018, or basically $1,000, that's where we're going to be looking to enter a big long position in Ethereum. Let's take a look at a few other ones that have been interesting. Let's take a look at XRP. XRP is an interesting one as well. There we go. XRP making some new highs as well at the moment, but again, you're starting to see a little bit of a of a bearish divergence on the 1 hour time frame. RSI is making lower highs. There we go. While the price is making higher highs, although it is a very minimum high on a technical basis, it's still a higher high. So I guess you have a bit of a bearish divergence right there. So right now would probably not be the worst idea to enter a short, but again, we are past support key resistance level, and we flipped it as support for the time being. As you guys can see, we broke out of 51 cents, came back down, retested as support, and now we're starting to head back towards the upside. All right, let's actually take a look at XRP on the daily time frame right here. See if we can see anything going on. Again, you could probably form a little bit of a bearish divergence if you start to head towards the upside and you see the RSI is making lower highs. And there you go. That's going to be a great opportunity to short. I'm going to be looking around 66 cents, but you guys can take a look at other levels as well. Again, all these charts are posted in my Discord, and you have access to them 24/7. Whenever you want to trade, you could just load up the charts in the Discord and then get access to all of them. But yeah, overall, it's going to be an exciting week. Got some CPI numbers, PPI numbers, and we're going to have the FOMC minutes coming out this week. So please pay attention to all the trade alerts that I'm going to be posting. Love you guys. Thank you so much. And let's hope that this is the first different music. It's going to be a different video today. A little bit of editing is going to be done to it. And thanks a lot, Martin, for all your support. You've been a great help for the channel. And I can't thank you enough. Love you guys. Peace.